So it is welcome back to San Jose from Mario Ferraro. You bounced around a little bit this summer, but you've had so much life going on in this calendar year of 2025. Got married, and now became a father.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Lots of stuff. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
What's the whirlwind like?
It's been crazy, but it's been all good things. It's flown by, really.
Yeah.
The wedding happened during the year.
Right.
Ken and I eloped. So it was just us two. She was already pregnant at that time. And then baby came in August, so just a month ago. Month today, actually, August 17th, which is crazy. Today's my birthday, September 17th.
Oh, hey, congrats. Happy birthday. Sorry, I should have known that.
No, you are good. You're good. So a lot's been going on, but it's been all good things. Yeah, we spent, like you said, we spent the time in Florida.
Yeah.
Came back here early to get ready to have a baby. And now she's here, and now we're getting adjusted to things, getting ready for the season.
Right. It's a big
season. Yeah. So it's exciting times. A lot of things happening, but good things.
Absolutely.
All great things.
When you look in the mirror these days, do you see a totally different person from even a year ago and even a handful of years ago when you came here as a Shark?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
obviously, right?
Yeah. I was single when I came here. I was only 20 years old. I wasn't even legal to,
partake.
To partake. So a lot of things have changed, but that's life, and that's the beauty of it, and it's been a lot of good change, which I'm very grateful for. So I'm happy to be where I am today.
We can all have our thoughts and observations, but as a hockey player, what's the biggest way you have evolved in your time here and matured in your time here?
It's a good question. The biggest, I think I've just grown more. Are you referring to hockey alone as a player?
As a player, your skill set, your abilities,
okay. So
or maybe even as a person inside the room too.
Yeah,
could be that.
Yeah, inside the room, I came in here as a young guy, looking up to all the older guys I was surrounded by, a lot of legends that I was surrounded by, and now I feel like a lot of the opposite. I feel like I'm a guy that a lot of these young guys coming in look up to. We've had especially a lot of young defensemen coming in that are going to be that are going to have bright futures, that have looked up to people like me. Whereas when I came in, I was looking up to people like Brent Burns and Erik Karlsson, which were the other defensemen, Pickles, Brendan Dillon, all these guys that I play with. And now I feel like I'm in a role where I'm still learning from other players. Like I'm obviously still building off of other people, but now I'm in a role where other young defensemen are coming in and are picking my brain and trying to learn from me. So that's what's changed, I guess, in the room. Mm-hmm. But in terms of my personality, that hasn't really changed. I try to bring the giggles and the smiles and to have fun doing what we do, and then obviously to get intense and dial it in when I need to, and then on the ice, I think the biggest part of my game that's grown is just my attention to detail on defense, gap, eliminating time and space. There's obviously still areas that I want to improve.
Sure.
But I think just being more consistent defensively. I do think I've been jumping into the rush a lot more and getting more comfortable with taking a bit more. I wouldn't say risk, but a bit more chances to get involved and to create more offensively. So those things have definitely grown in my game. But I think the overall consistency is the thing that's most important to me. I've always been able to do things well and have spurts of doing things really well. My biggest thing is to do it as often as possible.
If we walk through the room downstairs, I don't know that there's somebody here that's been around longer than you. Is that right?
That is.
I'm coming to that realization pretty quick.
Everyone that's in the room right now.
Longest tenured Shark here.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Is there some responsibility that comes with that too? Do you feel that way or not? Or is that just a fact?
I feel like it's something I'm proud of for sure. But it's definitely. I don't know if there's more responsibility, but I do kind of feel like someone that other people can, other new guys coming in can look up to or ask questions, and even vets that come in, like if they need help looking for a place to stay or things to do around the area. I'd consider myself, I hope other people agree, I'd consider myself most familiar with San Jose because I have been here the longest. So
for sure.
There's a sense of responsibility on that end for sure.
You know, looking at the ascent of the Sharks, and there's some young forwards and goal scorers, and I don't know, though, that this team is going to score its way back to winning and score its way out of maybe where it's been in some rough spots. And last year, defensively, this team really improved. Goals for versus goals against narrowed the margin by a big time. Is this team's continued progress, isn't that going to happen with defense as much as it is going to happen with scoring goals? Isn't defense a huge part of that?
I think defense is definitely the most important. I think that, I'm a defenseman,
That's
so
why
maybe it's
I
a little
ask.
biased, but I think that defense is going to be what leads us to good offense, and I think that the way we're going to win games is by playing more solid defensively.
Yeah.
Because I just believe that the more we defend well, it's going to open up our chances offensively. So the less time we're spent in our own end defending means we're going to have more energy to play offense. So I think they really just go both hand in hand, but. I'd like to see us keep the puck out of our net more and more to win those tighter games, because then that when you go into a game where you are scoring, you're going to be able to hold that lead. You're going to be able to build on that lead by just already having instilled some good defensive play.
Two last things. There were so many close games in third periods last year where they just got away, and that's how they went. Isn't it safe to say that the Sharks team this year, if you talk about finding a way to win or learning how to win, you want to find yourself in those same situations as you were last year? Tie score after 40, whatever, a close game into the third period, so that this team can have that experience of learning how to win a game. You want to be put in those same situations again.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot to do with learning how to win is knowing how to lose, and we
figured that
we have learned how to lose, and so now going into these games, it's up to us to now recognize the things that we did in previous years and previous games that didn't help our case and led to us losing a hockey game, and don't do that. So we gotta, as much as we have to figure out what to do, we have to know what to cancel off, because it's obviously it's a mindset too, going into games like that, and feeling confident is very important. Having that maturity to go into a third period and feel confident that you're going to win a hockey game is really important. So I think the more knowledge we have in general, and the more experience we have, is just going to build our confidence. So it's a combination of both. We got to figure out what to do, and I have no doubt about that. We had such a young team last year, and our young guys are learning, and we're going to learn and make a change from what we've done last year.
Now that you're the old guy, I can ask you an old guy question. Do you like the young kids?
I love the young kids. I love the young kids.
They're doing it the right way. They're coming in, and you're impressed by them?
Yes, they're respectful to the veterans and the older guys, and they know that. Vets have been in the league. They kind of recognize that level of respect. But at the same time, they're confident enough to bring their personality and show exactly who they are, which is something that I did and something that I like to see the young guys. They bring more personality to the room. You got older guys that you may recognize, and I'm in that category now. Maybe we're more boring than the rest of the group, right? And then you got the younger guys coming in, and they got different stories and different experiences, and it's really good for the locker room, and it's the camaraderie and stuff like that. So it's nice. It's healthy.
You're not looking a day past 25, I'll say. So there you go.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mario Ferraro. I did not know it was your birthday. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you very much.
All right.